Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got part 6 of what's in the box. Rather a large box, but don't be fooled by the size because what's in it isn't very big at all. But before we do that, got a bit of news regarding coin issues for 2021. There's many of you might know, you might not, but next year we're going to have quite a few new releases for coin collectors. In the £5, there's going to be one for the Royal Cipher. There's also going to be one for the Alfred the Great, Saxon King. The Queen's Base series continues with the 10th coin. This one's going to be Griffin of Edward III. There's also going to be one celebrating the Royal Albert Hall as well. Bit interesting there. For £2 coins, there's, I think I've already mentioned this in a past video, but the Sir Walter Scott, the novelist and poet, and also H.G. Wells. They're going to be both on a £2 coin. H.G. Wells, obviously, if you can remember the War of the Worlds, that was probably one of the best known ones, which was made into feature films. Invisible Man, and I think he had the one called The Time Machine as well. That was pretty neat. That was for the £2 coins. 50 pences. Now there's quite a number of 50 pences going to be coming out next year. Obviously the 2021 Team GB is going to be reminted with the different date on the obverse. We also have Decimal Day, which is going to be 50 years of decimalisation, and that will happen around about 15th of February 2021. We've got John Logie Baird, TV engineer. Charles Babbage, apparently that's another coin that's been mentioned. He was technically known as the father of the modern day computer. And then we've got Winnie the Pooh sets continuing. Apparently there's going to be another 3 coins this year. There's going to be one called Winnie the Pooh and Friends, Tigger and Owl. Now, everybody thought there was going to be one coin for each individual character in the Winnie the Pooh series, but I think it was Steve at Buck's Coin. He actually thought it was going to run along similar lines as the Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbits, where Peter Rabbit would be on every, he was on like every sort of year, and Winnie the Pooh was going to be something similar, and it looks like the Winnie the Pooh and Friends is going to be continuing that theme. But what probably a lot of people are interested in is the dinosaur collection. Apparently they're going to really resume. They're going to continue that for 2021 with another 3. I'm trying to get the pronunciations right. There's a Dimorphodon, the Plesiosaurus, and there's a Temnodontosaurus. Now I'll put the actual names up above because they are quite hard to try and pronounce, but they're the new ones for 2021. Interesting stuff. With regards to the annual coin sets, they're supposed to be coming out on, as I record this is the 2nd of January, but on the 4th of January at 9 AM they're supposed to be announcing what the new annual coin sets are going to contain. Now my initial thoughts are that the Alfred the Great one is going to be the £5 coin in there, the two £2 coins, and then it might be a toss-up regarding the 50 pences, because some are supposed to be going into circulation as far as I'm aware. Probably, I don't know, Charles Babbage, that would be my guess. But I might put an addendum to this video on once we know what is actually happening. Anyway, what you're really here for is this. The what's in the box this week. Now what we're going to do is going to delve back into the past once again with some pre-decimals. And this week we've actually got the Great Britain farthings, and it's a collection I've got from 1937 to 1956. Now I actually bought this on eBay. I can't remember what the actual cost was, but I'll probably put that amount in the top right hand corner. So all these coins, some of them are actually in very good condition, some not so much, but it only depicts the 2 monarchs, the George VI and also the coin Elizabeth II. Now farthings, it came from the word firthing. Again, I put the spelling above, which apparently it's an Old English word for 1/4, because the farthings were 1/4 of the old style British penny, the really large ones. So you got 4 of those in a pound, 48 of these in a shilling, or if you had really heavy pockets, you could get 960 of these in the old pre-decimal pounds. 960, I mean, you'd be weighed down, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be able to move. Anyway, each coin weighs about 2.83 grams. The diameter is about 20 mil. The thickness, it has varied over the years. Sometimes it's 1.3 mil, sometimes 1.33 or 1.37. So there has been different thicknesses. They're all made of bronze, but in past years they have been in copper as well. But apparently the copper was sort of scrapped a bit because there's a lot of fakes knocking about. So anyway, this one here, the George VI one, the designer for this one was Thomas Humphrey Paget. And then obviously we've got the reverse design of the wren. And that was actually designed by somebody called Harold Wilson Parker. Now the wren, the Greek name for the wren is troglodytes, which means cave dweller. And obviously they've tried to depict the smallest bird on the smallest coin. Now farthings, the were used to be known as English farthings, but obviously with the Act of Union, which you probably remember from the £2 coin of 1707, they changed it to British farthings. But the first one wasn't actually minted until 1714. There's actually been 11 monarchs depicted on the obverse of the coins, ranging from George the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. We had William the 4th, Victoria, George the 5th, George the 6th, Edward the 7th, Edward the 8th and Queen Elizabeth II. But obviously Edward the 8th, there was only one actually minted. It was a pattern version, so it was like a precursor to before the minting was agreed. But obviously he did abdicate in December of 1936, so that one never actually went into production. Now as I record this, the farthings actually were demonetised 60 years ago on the 31st of December 1960. So from the 1st of January 1961 they were no longer legal tender, and a lot of these now have actually landed in the hands of collectors like myself, and I think it's a pretty nice set, this one, 1937 to the 1956. There was none minted the year I was born, 1957. They must have known I was coming along, so they didn't bother minting anymore. 1956 was the last year the farthing was actually minted. You've actually got some info at the back there, which if you want to pause the video and read it at your leisure. But the Queen's portrait on this one is by Mary Gillick. But it's another nice pre-decimal coin set that I do have. So that is going to be my what's in the box for this week. Let me know, have you got any farthing sets? Be interesting to know. I know you can get them in previous years, but this is the one that I've gone for at the moment. My pre-decimal coin sets are steadily growing. Alright, so until next week, enjoy yourselves, keep on hunting, and I'll see you soon. But like I say, there might be an addition to this video once I know what the new designs are going to be for the annual coin sets. So stay tuned. Bye for now. Right, I'm back, and as promised, I've got this little addition to the video. I've been on to the Royal Mint website this morning and got some information regarding the 2021 coin set, as well as ordering my own. Did take me a few attempts because the site must have been well overloaded with people wanting to get the coin sets early, and it was crashing at some point. So anyway, finally got that through. But the pictures I'm going to show are just artist's impressions. They're not the actual coins themselves. But I was right in some respect and totally wrong in others. So we'll start off with the £5 coin. Now this was designed by Timothy Node, and all the obverses are Jodie Clark's apart from one, which I will come to. But this £5 coin depicts the Queen's 95th birthday. I suppose you can class this one as the royal cipher, because it is the royal emblem or the monogram of the Queen. And then we move on to the two £2 coins. So we do have the Walter Scott one. This one was designed by Stephen Raw. And on the edge inscription it's got the will to do and the soul to dare. Third one is H.G. Wells, and I think this one's got a stunning design on it. And it was actually designed by Chris Costello, so some of you probably recall that he actually did the Mayflower £2 coin from last year. And the edge inscription on this one says, "Good books are the warehouses of ideas." And maybe Chris Costello can meet up with Dan Temple, because Chris Costello apparently is a black belt in Taekwondo as well. Actually, I've just noticed the designer's initials as CTC, so possibly it could have been Trev at Coins to Collect that's designed this coin. And then we've only got the 250 pences, and was way out with these. The John Loy Baird. This was designed by Osborne Ross. It's actually Deborah Osborne and Andrew Ross. I think they're a design company in London. And last but not least, we actually have the decimal day one. Now I thought this might have got released on decimal day itself in February, but apparently it's in the annual coin set. And this was designed by Dominique Evans, who also designed the Diversity Built Britain coin and the VE Day £2 coin that came out last year. And I think, if I remember rightly, she did the Jane Austen one as well. But on the obverse of this one, we've actually got the Arnold Machen portrait. Now, it doesn't seem to have any initials of Arnold Machen on here, and in the specifications on the Royal Mint website it does actually state that the obverse was done by Jodie Clark. So whether it's Jodie Clark's interpretation of Arnold Machen's portrait, I do not know. So that's the 5 coins that's actually going into the annual set, along with the definitive designs. And you can let me know if you've actually bought this set yourself. Hopefully I might get to review this at a later date. So until then, I'll see you, and don't forget, watch out Wednesday's 50 pence video. It's an absolute doozy. See you later. Bye bye for now.